We can also describe groups in terms of their characteristics. Interaction. There are two broad types of group interactions. Task interaction refers to the behaviors that are focused on the group's task. For example, group members who brainstorm ideas for a new product or work together to complete an important project are engaged in task interaction. Relationship interaction refers to the behaviors that influence the relationships between group members. Relationship interactions include both positive and negative actions. Positive relationship interactions include social support and consideration of members' needs. Negative relationship interactions include criticism as well as intergroup conflict and intragroup conflict. We can also describe groups based on how they interact. Online groups, also known as virtual groups, tend to interact through technology-based channels, such as email, video conferencing, and document sharing. Offline groups, on the other hand, tend to interact through traditional face-to-face methods. Again, the distinction between these types of groups is often fuzzy as many groups interact through both technology-based and face-to-face methods. Purpose. Group members are often connected through shared goals. For instance, a team of athletes wants to win a championship, a work group wants to impress upper management, and a group of friends wants to plan a fun party. A group's goals can be described in many ways. Generating goals aim to create something of value, and choosing goals are focused on making a choice among many options. Negotiating goals seek to mitigate conflict, and executing goals are focused on getting things done. Regardless of the type of goal, members are linked together by their mutual understanding and commitment to them. Group membership often requires that individuals place the group's goals above their own. It is one of the sacrifices we make when we join a group. However, there are times when personal goals take precedence over group goals. When a group member decides that their own goals are more important than the group's goals, interpersonal conflict may arise and the group's performance may suffer. Interdependence. Groups also vary in the interdependence of their members, which refers to the state of being dependent on others in the group. In highly interdependent groups, one member's outcomes are determined by their fellow group members. Athletes on a sports team, for instance, are highly interdependent. They cannot compete or win without their team members participating in the game. In other groups, however, interdependence is quite low. Customers at a store are not dependent on one another. They can buy their products without interacting with the other customers. Structure. The way in which groups are organized can also help us describe them. Group structure refers to the persistent pattern of roles, norms, and relations among members. Group roles are the sets of behaviors expected of people who occupy specific positions within a group. Members who take on instrumental roles help the group achieve tasks, while members who assume expressive roles provide emotional support and maintain morale. Many businesses designate employee roles with an organizational chart and job descriptions. Group norms are the standards of behavior that tell group members how to behave in a specific context. In a college classroom, students are expected to arrive on time, participate in class discussions, and take notes. Roles and norms are beneficial because they provide some degree of predictability by guiding members' expectations and behaviors. They can also cause challenges when they are not aligned or when they are too restrictive. The final characteristic we will consider is group cohesiveness, or the degree to which group members are bonded together. It is a social force that unites them as one. It enables them to stick together and overcome the challenges they face as a group. Members in high cohesive groups feel a sense of commitment to the group's goals, are proud of their group, and are engaged in its activities. High levels of cohesion are generally good for group performance and satisfaction, but too much of it can lead to problems such as groupthink and lackluster performance. However, without some degree of cohesion, a group would not be a group for long. Members would eventually leave the group because there is no reason to stay.